This is Cabo Pulmo here in the Sea of Cortez, a tiny ocean community with a big story to tell. A story about how the local people sacrificed an entire way of life to create a world-class marine reserve. Today, the shallow seas of Cabo Pulmo are teeming with life. More than 200 different species of fish make up a vibrant food chain which has put the reserve in the record books as one of the healthiest on the planet. Cabo Pulmo, a small dusty village well off the beaten track, came close to collapse as a result of overfishing. I meet dive operator David Castro, whose grandfather used to speak of the glory days.
He used to tell me, like 30 years ago, you can see like thousands of sharks or thousands of groupers and all over the place. 20, 30 years ago, and there were all those species, they really disappeared.
Old photographs were all that remained of those bountiful years, until that is, David's father led the calls to save the bay.
Tomamos la decisión de hacerlo con una fe y una esperanza de que sí iba a funcionar, porque de todos modos la pesca estaba muy difícil, muy duro, invertirle mucho, y dijimos, si nos dedicamos a la conservación y trabajar el turismo, pero principalmente la conservación.
So in 1995 they realized their ambition by creating the Cabo Pulmo National Marine Park. 7,000 hectares of bay, within which all fishing is banned. Since then there's been an explosion in marine life, a 400% increase, the greatest of any reef in the world. This photograph of David in among a monster school of fish known as jacks has been seen around the world and has come to symbolize the success of Cabo Pulmo. It's an image which has helped to inspire a valuable tourist trade of mostly snorkelers and scuba divers. So, time for me to find out if the park lives up to its new reputation. Most of the dive sites here are no more than a 10-15 minute boat ride, but today we're going in search of the legendary schools of big-eye jacks.
Okay, ready guys? 1, 2, 3, go!
Here they school in their thousands, a giant swirling mass of big-eye jacks, gathering in such large numbers they almost blot out the sunlight. Today's bustling fish population is clearly worth more alive than dead, a spectacle that never ceases to amaze.
I don't really have words to tell how I feel every single time I go down, because it's insane.
Not surprisingly, the sheer quantities of marine life have also prompted the return of the apex predators. Powerful bull sharks are now sighted almost daily during dives, especially on the site of a small wreck. The park's director couldn't be more proud of the local people who've made it all happen.
I'm very proud of knowing these heroes for me that they've been doing preservation since almost some of them, they were born.
Scientists describe this as the most successful marine reserve in the world, a shining example to many more countries and communities. But it doesn't end here. Mexico has ambitious plans to turn up to 10% of all of its seas into marine protected areas, clearly inspired by what's happened here in Cabo Pulmo.